Hey everybody, Brett here. Day 308 of my carnivore journey. And today's Sunday. So last video I posted was on Thursday, Friday and Saturday night. Did not post. Friday night I was out and about doing a lot of things and got home and just said, you know what, I'm just going to go to sleep. And then Saturday night, we didn't get home until Sunday morning. Went to a Christmas party for my men's group. A group of us, smaller group of us, stayed back and played games until very, very late. So didn't do a recording last night, but that's okay. Friday was a pretty normal day. Went to work, said goodbye to a colleague that I probably won't see again. His last day is Friday. He's retiring, which is awesome, and great for him. Actually, very sad for the company as a whole and our team and me in particular. But got to see him off for a little bit, so to speak. Because my surgery on Tuesday means I won't be there the rest of the week and working from home tomorrow. So, but got home and really didn't do anything except I left the house and I took care of a bunch of stuff. The only thing I ate on Friday was grilled chicken. Some grilled chicken from Teriyaki Madness. It wasn't one of the saucy chickens that they have. It was just some grilled chicken. And I ate that. That was lunchtime. Was not hungry for dinner. So that was all I did. Saturday was a little bit different. I actually got up and we ran Costco run, and I got some cold brew coffee from a little shop here in Parker called Coffee Cabin. Just a nitro cold brew, no flavors or anything like that added to it. Then I went and worked a Burger Burn for the Elks Lodge, and at the Burger Burn had a couple of patties and some cheese. That was it again, right? So nothing bad. But Saturday night we had the Christmas party, the one that my wife and I stayed at pretty late. And I took more bacon wrapped shrimp, same thing that I took for my works potluck. And somebody had made meatballs. So I had bacon wrapped shrimp and I had meatballs and pepperoni slices because somebody brought pepperoni. You know, the little meat and cheese tray thing. There's a lot of other food there, right? There was some pie, there was some cake, there were candies, there were dips galore and everything else, macaroni and cheese. And yeah, for the most part, I stayed good. I did have a jalapeno popper pinwheel, which is basically cream cheese, jalapenos, and one other thing that I'm forgetting now, rolled into a pinwheel using croissant rolls. So I did have a little bit of that. And I had just a little bit of the macaroni. So I did have some non-carnivore food on Saturday night. And I allowed myself one beer. It was a milk stout. So wasn't a completely clean holiday party there. But what was interesting to me is I had the one beer early, right around 6 o'clock when we got there. And then from 6:30 or so when I finished that beer until midnight, 1 a.m., whatever time it was we left, I did not drink any more alcohol. I took with me hop water, which is carbonated water with hop extract. So no sugars or carbohydrates or anything like that. Essentially a hop tea is really what it boils down to. So stayed pretty good there. And then today I got up, did not eat anything. Didn't eat anything. And didn't eat anything all day until dinner. For dinner, we made porchetta, I think is how you say it. It's basically a pork rind wrapped in pork belly. So it was something I found at Costco while looking for meat sticks. Somebody had suggested Costco meat sticks. Excuse me. A few months ago. I forget right off the top of my head who it was, but somebody had suggested it. So I look every time we're at Costco, and we go at least every 2 weeks, to see if I can find them, and I never find them. But every now and then I'll see something, and I saw this, and I was like, okay, it's pork wrapped in pork, and it's got seasonings and everything, obviously, but there was no sugar. So it's like, hey, we'll give it a try. We tried it. I thought it was okay. It wasn't the best. My wife did not like it at all. So we won't have it again. But that was a good meal. And then she had made scallop potatoes for her and my daughter. And I did have one taste of those. They just smelled really good, and I wanted to try them. So I tried them. So I had a bite. But nothing significant, nothing major that I'm concerned with. So by and large, the weekend was pretty good. A couple little non-carnivore pieces, but again, I'm not going to continue to be obsessed with it. Taking advice, but I'm also not eating tons of anything, right? To the largest extent, I am sticking with my carnivore. I am sticking with meat, eggs, dairy, but I'm not perfect, never will be. But I feel decent about tomorrow, weighing in on Monday. Not concerned about it, that's for sure. But happy about it. And I'll tell you this, my plan for tomorrow is to not eat anything. I am, and I may have to rethink that just a little bit. I bought a beer today, just one can of beer. It is a peppermint milk stout. I've had it before. It's been a couple years. But I recall that it was very, very good. So, but if I'm not eating all day, it may not be a good idea to drink I think it's like a 10% beer. So might have to rethink that and save that for after my surgery. But I was going to have that as my one thing that I had tomorrow before surgery. But now that I think about the fact that I'm not eating any food, I'm going to avoid that alcohol. So, but yeah. So my plan is tomorrow to fast. Water and electrolytes only then. And then Tuesday I have my surgery. So surgery is midday. I think my actual surgery is scheduled for around noon. So I won't be eating anything in the morning, obviously before anesthesia. And then I will probably just continue my fast is what my current plan is. So I will continue my fast Tuesday afternoon. And as long as I'm feeling okay and if I need to take pain pills, if I need to, I might have to consider eating some food, but my gut tells me right now that I'm not going to eat anything on Wednesday. So I'll continue that fast from earlier tonight, where we finished up dinner around 7 o'clock, until Wednesday night. So, yeah, that is the plan. So, again, not a perfect carnivore weekend, but a decent carnivore weekend considering the party that I was at and the amount of food and sweets and treats and everything there that I said I'm not going to touch any of that. Tried really just those two things that my wife had made the pinwheels, so I saw them get made, and they just looked very good. I actually was the one who did the cooking part of it. She did all the prep work, and the macaroni. My buddy was very, very proud of his macaroni, and I wanted to give it a try, and it was good. So yeah, that's where we're at. I will do a video tomorrow night before my day of surgery. I don't know what I'm going to feel like on Tuesday, so I'll talk to you tomorrow and maybe on Wednesday, but we'll see about Tuesday. So talk to you tomorrow.